Breaking news, Ed Boon stops a massive train wreck before it even happened. Now, everybody's excited for EVO and everything that's to come with it, and we completely understand that. Now, I'm told by my source that Ed Boon's sole primary job is to avert what happened at the last EVO. Now, for those of you that are not familiar, we were expecting to get a Mortal Kombat trailer. I even reported that it was coming out. The trailer was ready to go, but some rendering needed to be changed, so it didn't make it, and they ended up not doing it. It was this big thing online where people was just extremely mad at NRS for being so quiet and not being vocal or anything of that nature. So now I am told that there is something planned, of course, for the 30th anniversary. I told you guys once, and I'm gonna tell you again really quickly if you're a new viewer as to what's going to happen. So really quickly, I'm just gonna give a quick recap. So the recap is this: when they announce Mortal Kombat, it's first going to start with a logo. Once it starts with a logo, at a next event after that, it's going to be the announcement of a trailer date. After the trailer date, that's when you're going to get more information such as pre-order, DLC, and things of that nature. And the game is not going to release until early next year. I'm told sometime in April is when the game will actually be coming out. So before I touch on the other stuff, I just wanted to give you some background, some clarity, and some context on that. Now that I got you caught up, my source specifically told me that it is Ed Boon's #1 mission right now to make sure that the Mortal Kombat name stays on the good side of the fans. What I mean by that is this: Mortal Kombat is trending like crazy for a whole bunch of reasons. You got the new Mortal Kombat movie that leaked, the animated movie. You got Mortal Kombat 2. You got John Cena as Striker for MK12 and MK2. You have a lot of that going on right now. So Mortal Kombat is the hottest it has ever been from a commercial standpoint. Now, mind you, I told you guys that they tried to do this movie thing back in 95, 96, and it did not quite work out, which caused the franchise to disappear from mainstream audience, and it stayed within the realm of video games and comics, especially with that failed TV show that they had, Defenders of the Realm. Now, Defenders of the Realm was actually pretty good for me. I enjoyed it. We even watched it on the channel a few times, and I'm excited to announce that I will be bringing back Defenders of the Realm and airing the episode each night here on the channel starting very soon, so stay tuned for that. But they have so much stuff planned for the 30th anniversary to the point that they plan on being the ones that want to keep Mortal Kombat name as clean as possible. Everybody else is excited. For example, people are excited with New Line Cinema, the fact that they're working on Mortal Kombat 2. People are excited with the animated movie as far as Kenshi having his own movie and stuff like that. So they don't want the video game division to be the ones that people just basically hate. Like, why you being such a party pooper? So IGN posted something and they said that basically Mortal Kombat or WB had some announcements that was going to be made at EVO. Ed Boon immediately came out and corrected it straight up and said that he basically said in so many words that they don't have anything to announce. He said, except Mortal Kombat, sorry. Now, IGN went on to delete the tweet. They deleted the tweet and they re-put out the story, and they put the publishers and developers behind the game, including Street Fighter, Multiverse, Tekken, and more, are all expected to make announcements during EVO 2022. IGN responded to Ed Boon saying, thanks, we updated our tweet for clarity. Now, with that being said, Ed Boon responded and said, it's time for Street Fighter and other great fighting games to be in the sun. Let's enjoy that. So let me go ahead and break that down for you guys just a little bit. So basically, what's going on behind the scenes is this. Now that I gave you all that catching up, Mortal Kombat 12 has been running into some issues. Now, a lot of you probably like, bro, what are you talking about? What type of issues has it been running into? Well, it's been running into some developmental issues, which I'm told they had to spend more money to solve these issues. Now, these issues include rendering problems and things of that nature, but good news is they found a way to solve these things, so this will no longer be an issue. They are waiting to the 30th anniversary before announcing anything because they want to use all of this extra time. Everybody is waiting on the 30th anniversary, so it's kind of a good thing that's allowing them to take excuse me guys, Well, tired. It's what is allowing them to take as long as they're taking, because we're all going, okay, no announcement at EVO. We're just gonna wait for the 30th anniversary. That's where everybody's mind is set right now, and we're okay with that. We're accepting that. So they're using this time to touch up on a lot of things that's included in the game. Now, I can tell you, BOON has been closely watching the competition. Street Fighter, they've been watching Multiverse, they've been watching every single thing to see what's going on in the community. And I can promise you this, from what I've been told, BOON is not going to let the audience down this time, because they received so much backlash, so much bad backlash from the previous Mortal Kombat incident where they had to drop all support for the game. They were quiet, they were not communicative. Then you had the Dear NRS thing trending where people were telling NRS how they feel. Nobody responded about anything. It was just freaking terrible at that point in time. It was. You know, we're in a new era. As mentioned, Mortal Kombat is on the up and up. It literally trends every single day, and BOON loves it. He loves it. John Tobias loves it. Everybody over there loves it. And the fact that they finally are able to get this whole commercial mainstream thing popping is just a blessing, because this is something that they have always been trying to achieve. And I'm told that they're going to do everything possible to ensure that they can keep this up and lead all of this momentum into the 30th anniversary, so that way it can be one of the biggest launches. Now, I am told, as I mentioned in some of the previous videos, that they really getting ready to spend that bag. WB Discovery got them bags, and they trying to give John Cena that bag is what they are. That's one of their big goals right there. You know, so again, this information has not been officially confirmed publicly. I'm giving you behind the scenes information, so please take it with a grain of salt. But all roads are pointing to John Cena being in Mortal Kombat 12. I told you guys this 2 months ago. Now every other YouTuber is picking it up to say the same thing based on John Cena's social media behavior, which is pretty dope. I explained that in a previous video, how he was following other Mortal Kombat content creators and kind of getting into that realm to follow all of those people. Again, there's going to be tons in store for Mortal Kombat 12. I cannot wait for you guys to see what's in store. Hell, I can't wait to finally see what's in store from an official capacity. But I want to go ahead and take my hats off to BOON, and I want to say shout out to Ed for communicating with us. I think even Thinny said the same thing on Twitter, where he just basically told BOON, yo, thank you for letting us know in advance. I'm patiently waiting for an announcement, you know. And of course, with that being said, you had some people that disagreed. They was like, I'm almost done with the franchise at this point. I'm tired of the lack of communication and neglect of the fans. It's getting out of hands. And then Thinny was like, to be fair, if there's nothing, then there would not be anything to communicate. They didn't promise us something, so they could be taking a 2-year break for all we know. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, communication could have been better, but at least they're trying. You know, they're taking a break, is what most people think. But I'm telling you this right now, they have something that is coming. So you guys want to make sure that you stay tuned to what's going on. And I got another video for you guys concerning Multiverse and Mortal Kombat, and how those games are going to be doing I won't say a crossover. I guess it would be considered a crossover, because Mortal Kombat characters are going to be in Multiverse. So I definitely want you to stay tuned to the channel, because you don't want to miss out on all that good information that I have there. But I do want to take a second to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. How do you feel about BOON communicating with the audience and letting us know right away that IGN made a mistake, instead of it getting so big, and then it get to EVO and we don't get anything, and then the same thing that happened last time ends up happening this time? You know, how do you feel about him communicating? I think he did a fantastic job. I think he communicated right off the bat, which should have been done last time. And I really take my hats off to him, and I'm willing to give them the time that they need. I'm not upset. I truly appreciate them coming out and saying what need to be said. And I think if more of us can kind of be patient and wait, I think we all can get a good deal out of this. They literally had almost 2 years, or a little over 2 years, to work on this game. So we know it's going to be good. And to be honest with you, they had more than 2 years, because right after they started working on one game, they're already working on the next game. So they've been working on Mortal Kombat 12 since like the release of Mortal Kombat 11. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Companies just don't stop working when games come out. They literally start the next game immediately if they're not already working on two versions at the same time. So they had more than 2 years to work on Mortal Kombat 12. So we know it's going to be a good game based on that. This is the put up or shut up game, especially since the competition, you know, is back. You know, you got Tekken, you got Tekken and Street Fighter. They out here bodying shit. So, you know, Mortal Kombat, they got to come. And in order for them to come, they got to bring that full roster. They got to bring that free roam mode. They got to bring that good story mode. They got to bring that that creative fighter mode. They got to bring that change your clothing mode. They got to bring all of that stuff. They got to give us everything that we need to stop us from going to another franchise, because we know they have been kind of stingy with certain things in the past, and they can no longer do that. You know, competition is a good thing because the fans win at the end of the day, because we get everything that we wanted. So that's the fantastic part about competition, and the reason why I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 12. Simple as that. If you watch this video all the way to the end, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Thanks for watching, guys. You're awesome. Catch you on the next one.